So, did we hear it from Iran yet, or is it just Big Stinky saying it? I'm not taking anything until I hear it from them. Not Izzy, not Stinky, Iran themselves. When they say there's a deal or a ceasefire or whatever, that's when I'll believe it. Okay? Okay. They don't have an issue with us. They told us to stay out of it. They did their little strike for strike. Now you got Benji Boy, who still needs them to stop because they are not stopping. They're coming for them. So now they're trying to a break and push it, okay? Because they don't have any cards left. They have no leverage. They have no allies. And by they, I mean our sugar baby and us. That is the they to which I am referring. Everyone else is on the other side. We know it. They know it. So now they're like, oh, there's a ceasefire. They're going to work something out, guys. It's all okay. Until I hear it from Iran themselves. I'm sorry, what? It is 4:57 West Coast time, Pacific Standard Time. Let me know if we heard something from them yet. So far, I just saw that he twatlered something out. And do we even know? At this point, we know that his cabinet is feeding him information that's not true because he can't be trusted. You saw that, right? They had to have a double operation because they knew he was going to get on social media and start saying things in advance. Oh, everyone should evacuate Tehran. That was the false play. They gave him so they wouldn't. So excuse me, who's running the country? So who's making the real decision if that dude is just telling them what he's been told? Y'all. And they're investigating Biden. And they're investigating Biden. Huh, no frontier. No. Gosh, always when you're doing something. Okay, so, sorry, I find that hilarious that the president is being handed fake plans because he can't be trusted. And there are folks that are like, you just don't understand. Have you seen some of the two-teethers have devolved all the way into libs don't really care about food prices or they would go work at the farms. Like, we need to go do it. I'm sorry, Two-Teeth Susan. What do you mean we need to go? You go do it. Those were the American jobs you wanted. Now libs need to go do it. Otherwise, it's our fault. Just like that other chick, the Republican chick. It's the Dems' fault that I couldn't get special treatment. Like, everything is our fault. Everything. It's a team of narcissists, okay? Non-stop narcissists. I saw the Disney banned the red hat. That's going to go over well because you know those people go there just for that. Just for that. Who wears that hat to Mexico? Who wears that hat to Disneyland? Desperate people. People like my neighbors, okay? They have no personality, no taste, no class, just Americana, red, white, and blue, Dumpty, and a cross for good measure to make it really seem like it's all okay. Newsflash, Jeeves looked more like me, and he was pretty liberal. I know you don't like that. Did you see Nick Fuentes jump ship? Add that one to the pile, y'all. I'm not a fan of any of these people, and I'm not saying we accept them over here. But Nick Fuentes, add that to Joe Rogan, Candace Owens, Steve Bannon. Who was the other one? I can't even keep up. A good thing to remember is, yes, we did just have two political assassins, you-know-what-us, and they're not even in the news right now. Parents are being abducted. That's not even in the news right now. Citizens are being held and not released the next day, held for days, weeks. Someone has died in transport, and people are also dying in the facilities that are being profited off of privately, but paid for with taxpayer dollars. All these things are happening, and I'm watching folks going, gee, how bad is it going to get? Let me remind you, this is Stephen Miller's turn, okay? Muskie had his turn. Remember his turn? That was the first few months where he just benefited himself, right? Under the guise of needing to go through an efficiency, what did he do? He dismantled all the agencies looking into his shit. He dismantled anybody looking into Ruski, right? He gave himself a whole bunch of contracts. He gave Ruski access to all of our information. He set up a department that's built of all his friends, and then he was like, all right, I'm out. That's it. Now it's Miller's turn. Miller wants 100 million people that look just like him in this country, and that is what they are doing. For anyone who's like, what are they doing? Are they just going to start sweeping neighborhoods next? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. See, you're saying it now, and then you're going to be shocked when it happens. You don't have to be shocked if you would just actually read the playbook that they're following, because it's very clear what they're doing. So anyone who's in denial of, they took a father, they took a citizen, they took a breastfeeding mother, they took it, yes. Yes, all of those things. Yes, and yes, there's a sixer in charge of all of it, which just should give you more. And yes, I saw that SCOTUS backed yet another cruel policy that's cruel for the sake of cruel, where they can keep sending people to countries they're not from, even dangerous ones. Well, they'll probably end their life just because why not? And we're paying for that too. So, you know, like I keep saying, that karma that we're building up, that negative karma that we're building up, everyone, I'm not saying y'all, I'm just saying the people, any people who aren't saying anything yet, the karma's on you as well. Isn't it interesting all of a sudden, because, you know, the Mughals are trying to support whatever daddy says, the same people that this month were saying this is Veterans Pride, are now saying they care about the gays in Iran. I just thought that was interesting. They care about the quality of life for gays in Iran, but here, it's Veterans Pride. They care about healthcare and life for women in Iran, but here, we can't have nothing. And what's super funny is that they're wrong. Again, they're Ray-Rays, and they're bad at it. Iran is not... Nope. You know, they have the penalty for the thing that's like not even a big deal over here. You know, the fruit thing that all the men do. There's the penalty for that over there. Not here. And those women can get the procedure. Not here. So yeah, tell us about how they mistreat women and the rainbow people. Veterans Pride, Eagle Screech folk.